Hello lovely dancers, my name is Aisha and welcome back to Belly Dance Tutorials. In today's class, I'm gonna continue with the head and hair movement. Alright dancers, in this tutorial I will continue with the hair and head movements. I hope you watched my previous tutorials where I did an introduction on this topic and presented some of the simpler moves with the hair. This is part 2. We're gonna get into a little bit more complex moves. These are for more advanced dancers, and as I said before, you need to have a good fitness level and be in good health and have good neck spine and good strength in the neck muscles. And I have a disclaimer down there, so if you don't feel like you are there yet, so you don't have to do hair movements, especially these ones. So be careful because the neck is a very sensitive and delicate area. So let's continue with hair figure eights. Now, hair figure eights can be done facing front or facing back, slightly different. Now, I'll start with the ones facing back. These are more similar to hair flips and hair tosses. We still create a sort of a figure eight in the air, but as you will see, they are slightly different than the ones in the front. So basically, we are doing something like that. Yes, this is more of an American cabaret style, I think, fusion style. But a lot of Egyptian dancers or Egyptian style dancers are still using them. It's very simple. So from the front, your head will do just this kind of movement. It's a sort of a figure eight, but your chin is upward. So you have your head tilting up, which, as I said in the previous tutorial, doesn't happen very often, but in this one it does. So it's I don't know how to describe if you think of the top of my head, it's creating this infinity sign here. Let me do it this way. So it's gonna be one loop connecting in the middle with a second loop. So I'm gonna do one loop to one side, come back to the middle, and connect it with a second loop. So it's sort of a figure eight that happens here on top, right? So one more time. And again, you can definitely use your upper body for this one. It's a little twisting and turning in the shoulders or upper body. So my upper body will also describe a figure eight. Let me show it from front. Yeah. So this shoulder will go corner, around to back corner. Now this shoulder, front corner, around to back corner. That's the principle of any figure eight, yeah? So let's do that again. I'm gonna start from this side. I'm gonna do it very slowly. And if you notice, my head comes later than my shoulders. So the shoulder movement starts, but my head and hair are a tad later than shoulders. Yeah, so let's do it a little faster. So this is a more horizontal way of doing this movement because my hair is not coming up, is not flipping up. It's more in the lower area and horizontal area. You can definitely add arm movements and all kind of fancy upper body movements. But we'll just stick with the hair. All right. Now the other figure 8 is more in the frontal plane here. And this is what you see a lot in Khaliji and Iraqi. Or Kolia, yeah. And this looks like this. It starts from one side. All right. Now let's get into the breakdown of this movement. Your hair and your head will do a figure 8. And it starts here, like with most figure 8s, there is a prep movement where you turn to the direction where you want to start. So your head will turn sideways. So my ear is facing that corner. So my ear is facing that corner. Now what happens from here, you're gonna flip your hair, and this ear, my ear is facing the back corner. Now you go around, so this ear is going to the front corner. Now you flip your hair here, and this ear is going to the back corner and go around to the front corner. So you can think of it in several different ways. But if you think of your ear movement, your ear, this ear, will move to the back corner, describe the circle to the front corner. So that's the first loop. Now we are connecting it with the second loop, which means that this ear will go to the back corner, now go around to the front corner. And your head is tilting, yeah? My head is tilting this way. Now tilting to the back, go around, tilting to the front, tilting to the back, go around, and now tilting to the back again. So the whole head is moving in this figure 8 manner. So another way to think of it is the top of your head. And if I'm gonna bend a little bit, so the top of your head will go to the back corner, around front corner. Now it moves to the back corner, around to the front corner. So the figure 8 here goes like that. This direction, other direction. So back, front, back, front. First loop and second loop. Your face will change the direction it's facing. So now my face is facing the side. It's still facing the side, but tilted back. Now go around, my face is facing that side. Flip, still facing that side, but I changed the tilt to back. And now I'm going to front and I start again. So from here, flip back diagonally. So this is a diagonal flip. Go around, and now another diagonal flip. Flip. Go around, all the way to as far as you can, as much as you can. And now you do the diagonal flip to the back corner. And now go around all the way to the front corner. Diagonal flip to the back corner, that corner. Whoop. And go around. So the round movement is your loop. Yeah, is your loop. And then the flip is where you create the diagonals. Yeah, so around, flip, around, flip, around, flip, around, flip. You have to flip your hair. Like we did the tosses in the previous class. So remember, when we did the tosses, you want the hair to go from one direction, go in the vertical plane to the other direction. That's the same thing happens here, except that we do a diagonal flip. So my hair goes from the front corner, flip to the back corner. Around, flip, around, flip. Of course, you use the upper body to help you with turning from corner to corner with your knees. So the flip happens with a little bounce in the knees. So you get your hair to go from down to up. I hope this makes any sense. So let's do it a few more times. I'm going to keep my hands here. It's easier. It's very important when you start to already start with your hair flipped on a side, whatever side you want to start with. You can start in any of those sides. So whatever I did before, whatever movement I did before, I'm going to end up here. Prepare. That's the preparation step. And then flip. Around, flip. Around, flip. And then when it's faster, your movements will not be as deep, as big, but they'll be more contained, but still strong. All right, so let's do it a little faster. And the more you turn your hair and your head, the bigger the movement is gonna be. Yeah, so I'm trying to make it all the way so my face is toward that side of the room and flip. Yeah. So let's see how it looks from the back. So these are frontal because I'm tucking my chin down and the movement is more visible from the front and it creates more of a frontal view. So if I turn my back, they're gonna be like this. All right. Now you can create the similar movement from the back. And we talked about the simple hair flips here in the back, where your hair still stays horizontal, it doesn't flow up. But you can add a little bit more bounciness in the knees, and you create a more vertical movement with a bounciness in the knee, and also the head is also described in the same kind of figure 8, but your chin is more tilted back. Yeah, so it's more tilted back. Let's see if I can do this from front. So this is just another way basically to style the hair flips from the back. I prefer, I don't do that very often. I prefer the front ones with a full figure 8 movement. So these are the figure 8s that I wanted to go over today. We'll get into a few hair tricks next time. Practice this, practice the warm-up, practice the simple moves first, practice the turns. Very important to do the spins. Just simple spins with the hair going around with the hair circles will build a lot of strength and will help you with the dizziness. So it's a good preparation move for everything that comes after. Thank you so much for watching. Keep practicing this. Please subscribe to my channel if you liked it. And I hope I'll see you next time with more tutorials. Shimmy, shimmy.